Hi guys, welcome to your channel. This is Vinoth's pick a car reading channel. Um, Welcome once again. So today I'm just planning to do the reading for what do people say about you. It could be anyone whom you met recently or friends, family, anybody it could be. So let's see how it goes. Um, so I'm today having three piles. So you can choose from using any of the three piles here. So we have the pile 1 is the Lightseer's Tarot, pile 2 is Morgan Gear Tarot, and then we have the Rider-Waite Tarot. So you can see if you want to choose the stones, you have amethyst, you have the clear quartz, and I think it's moldavite or green quartz. So just see how you, just pause the video and use your intuition to select the pile. So we will get into the reading. Now I'll be using the deck and also I'll be using some cards from spirit song. So we'll get into the reading and let's go to pile 1. Hi guys, welcome to pile 1. So this is your Lightseer's tarot deck if you have selected the amethyst stone. So let's get into your reading. So I've already cleansed my cards, and also cleared the space, and we'll go into the reading. So for pile 1, guiding angel spirit guides, Holy Spirit, please provide messages which are accurate for the viewers who have chosen the pile 1, and let this communicate the messages which are for the highest good. So thank you once again, and please keep us protected from any low vibration energies, any entities from interfering with this reading or interfering with my energy or the energy of the audience or the viewers. So thank you once again. So let's first go. So what do people say about pile 1? What do people say about pile 1? Get one more card in. So yeah, so what I see here is like three of arcans. That's the foresight and exploration. So pile 1, I think as it says, you have a good sense of, like, you kind of have a foresight in your life, like you kind of think about your future, or kind of have an idea of what's going to come, or you might have plans for plans in the sense, like, you know what to expect, and you kind of always ahead of ahead in terms of your planning. And once again you are your personality is just people think that that you kind of like to explore many things. So let's so again, it's like in this we have the giraffe here. So again, so if you see the giraffe, if it's like because it's tall, it can see foresight, it can see the distance farther away, like what's coming up in future, and kind of it's an advantage to that, and also instead of the animals which are kind of shorter. So the so it's like that you have kind of a higher level view, or things like that that helps you, that makes you who you are, I think. So that is what people say. Then what else? So 10 of shells, so blessings and well-being. So yeah, you are kind of really in terms of doing well in terms of career and your, and in general it may not, or in general your life, you seems to be having it all, like this is 10 of shells. So it seems like you're kind of they say that you're blessed, and maybe having lots of money probably, so you're kind of wealthy in terms of wealthy is what I understand. So, and also you kind of take care of yourself, and um, kind of right, so you are healthy in terms of what you do. And once again, so here I think it's this bird, like especially kind of the way it stands out, like showing so majestic, and kind of knows what it deserves, what it has got. And so it just kind of knows that, you see that kind of an attitude, or the way in which it stands. It's not like in a kind of arrogant way, but then it's steady, and it knows, like this, I mean it is having a blessed life. So like that, your life seems to be blessed. People, that's what people do think. So the next one is about preparation and resourcefulness. As I was telling that, maybe you could have, so we can just continuing to that. See, that's why you have, like as I was telling you, foresight. So since you have like kind of an idea of like how what things are going to come up in the future, you kind of are always prepared, and know what kind of resources are required for that moving forward. So that's something that is that people um, generally, when they talk about you or say anything about you, they think that's what they say to other people probably. So so which is quite very good actually. So now let's get some more. So okay, so like when I look at the cheetah, it like just gives me kind of like it's like so yeah, because as a cheetah generally it needs to kind of go. I mean, it's generally, the cats, like big cats and all, or even the cat. Generally, they have tendency to go towards their prey, and it's like they very well plan and go and approach their target, because they can't run fast for a long time, so they need to be within a certain distance to actually start running and then fix the target. So maybe you have such kind of trait also is what I understand. So you kind of what's your goal, or what is your um, what is that you need in future, and you set your target, and you get prepared for you get prepared, like you I mean, having, if you want to like for example, if you wanted a house or something, you know very well that okay, so this is the time, this is what I need to like plan, prepare for it, and you kind of set the money aside for it and things like that. So and what all you need to buy, budgets, everything, and you kind of very well planned. So and generally cheetahs are known for like in terms of hunting other cats, the success rate of cheetahs are the highest. So in the sense, you kind of achieve your target is what people say. So this could be from your work, or your colleagues that who might be saying this. So again, and I just wanted to have missed this card. So overall was the overall is like Queen of Shells, that is peace, and those peace and compassion. So yeah, so you're a person who's like very peaceful, because you kind of have it all kind of a person, but you are very humble, and kind of very compassionate towards people, which is very endearing for people, and they remember you for that as well. And that's something they do say. And when I mean, it could be in a conversation, or it could be your family members, it could be friends, colleagues, or it could be anyone, your work bosses, or anything. So these are some of the kind of qualities that you possess. So let's continue with some more tarot. So people what do people say about pile one? Pile one. What do people say about pile one? Oh, Ace of Cups. What do people say about pile one? What do people say about pile one? What do people say about pile one? Not sure. I'll get three clarifiers first. What is the Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Death and Rebirth. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Page of Wands. So I'm sure you might have to see this cards properly. Okay, so on top of people say that you are kind of you have a very kind heart. That's what it came, like compassion again it shows. And it's like I mean kind of how to say, like you have an overflowing love for people. You're maybe a people person, and people do feel the love when they are with you. So um, and also you kind of are a person who's kind of very open hearted. And I mean, it's like very difficult for to find people who are kind and compassionate and all. So I think they admire you as well, and that's something that they mention when they talk about you. And yeah, so that's Knight of Pentacles. So again, so you kind of maybe you could be in your, I mean, who's watching, could be 20s to 30s, 35, within 30, 35, 25 to 35 age. I'm just saying. And then like, yeah, you kind of take it like you go with the flow and just don't rush into things. You just kind of know what you're like kind of planting, what kind of investments you're doing and things like that. So you kind of, that's what you kind of plan it and move forward accordingly. So that's because you're prepared so much that you don't panic and later on in the situation. So that's something that they say. So it's just all coming coming together. And next thing they talk about is like this death and rebirth. It's like more of you're kind of a person who's like and clarified by the strength. It shows that you're a person who's like ready to undergo any kind of transformation. This is not it kind of like not literal death or anything, but then it's like overcoming certain things in life. Maybe you need to kind of get rid of certain things, means you are ready to go ahead and quickly go and let it go, and then quickly get back into your strength. So this is something which is like you transform yourself quickly is what people say, so that you kind of keep progressing forward, and you're not hesitant, or don't avoid changes, or you're not scared of changes, and you're kind of ready to take up and transform your life. And that is one of your key strength is what they say. So which again, so you kind of again, so you're kind of the mix of a lamb and a lion. And again, the lion is the one which has a huge heart. It's known for lion's heart, they say. So it's like all coming together. You're a person who's like if I can read the energy, it's like you are a person who's so really kind, and it's really nice to know that people like you are there to kind of make this world a better place to live in. So good. I'm really happy about that, and continue to be like this. So yes, now going to the last one was the Queen of Wands. So you kind of people generally feel that you have a magical touch when you are and you're kind of happy person basically, and you have your magic in your hand. Like magic means like whatever you touch becomes successful, though no people from outside feel that whatever you do you become successful in things. It's like literally you have something like this is basically like a fire, but this is like kind of having the magical fire in your thing. So you can control and tame fire is like is one of the things. And I have your wand here, so which is like kind of the magical wand which can be used for magic. And yeah, so you're very enthusiastic, like you kind of meet whatever your age is maybe, but then still very energetic person at whatever age you are. So they just and see, that's what, so kind of ready to throw at things and move, get into your work or job or anything, private life, or family or anything that matter. So that is something that they kind of and that's what they say, that you're very youthful, and at the same time whatever you invest your time in, you kind of are successful as well. So let's get 1-2 cards from this deck, and with that we will close pile 1. So and pile 1, people feel that you're a cheerful person, that you smile always, and you're kind of a person that people would like to come around, and like to have a conversation, or just kind of share a friendship or anything for that matter, I think so, which is good. So let's see, what do people say about pile 1? What do people say about pile 1? That's 2. What do people say about pile 1? What do people say about pile 1? Wow, again the same blessings. Wow, this is the, you see, this is a new deck again. I'm shuffling in front of me. So let's take one more card. Okay. Okay, So there's like so let me just so now yeah, so again, so we discussed about the blessings. So again, once again, it's repeated here. So people generally feel you're very blessed. So it may be because of the work, that it's not that just like that you're blessed, because you are by nature a person who shows care and love for all, I think. So that's the reason why, sorry, why you are blessed, basically. So something that maybe people don't mention you, but then that's something that I can see, and people people do feel. That's why they say that you have lots of blessings. And yeah, sorry, I had to just clear my throat. Yeah, so so that's why there's the same message. So again, so which is basically how much your heart is open, that is what, and how much the good energy that you give out to people. So that's how you get the blessings. So what we put towards what we get, right? So that's something that people have people kind of seen, and something that I kind of wanted to add on to this message. So next is like, this is like a unicorn gateway, in the sense like you are kind of moving forward in your life, like moving from one. It's gateway is like moving towards the portal, but and also this is like a unicorn, and you might be a kind of like a person. As I said, it's very difficult to find people who are so kind and things, because the whole thing is talking about mostly about being kind and loving nature. And so it's very difficult. I mean, so you might be considered. People sometimes feel that like you're a unicorn because you're a very rare kind of person to find. So and also that because of the way you the way you kind of prepare yourself, and in terms of work or your personal life or anything, I think you have always you keep moving forward. So it's like a gateway is like moving from one I mean, moving through gateways is like you transform, or you kind of progress forward in your life. I mean, without any kind of, I mean, like any delays or just trying to be in one place or something. You constantly keep trying to move forward, reach higher goals and things like that. So that's something. And if it is coming to spirituality and things that you might be doing, like, I mean, like spiritual work and things like that, also is something that I wanted to mention. Okay, the next last one is like you have lots of wisdom, is what people say. Maybe, as I said, any age you could be, and 25 to 35, or maybe yeah. So yeah, 25 to 35 could be significant. So let's yeah. So I'm sorry, I was distracted. So yeah, so you kind of and also, like, see, again, it's like lots of water and emotions. It just talks about like wherever there's lots of emotions, and like you could be so once again, so you could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or you could be Leo, Aries. So Scorpio is prominent. Leo, I see Leo, Aries, Sag, and again we have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So, and again, so most prominently, this looks to me more of like since there's lots of water emotions, so you kind of your chart probably there could be the water signs more, because you're more emotional person, then show lots of emotions as well. So and with which you, I mean, and kind of whatever age you are, for your age you have lots of wisdom, and something that you constantly share with people as well, I think. So this is something that I've got out of this reading. So so pile one once again. So I hope you, I mean, if it is if it matches your matches your personality and things, and if you feel this is your reading, please do just let me know, or like the video, and show me your kind of support, and so that I can confidently post more of such videos. So something which I really love to do. So once again, please, if you feel that if this reading didn't really resonate with you, please do check the other two piles. You can, maybe there are some things, and also once again, this is a general reading, so there could be some of the messages that could match and some may not. So just see to that. If you're picking another pile, just make sure that you have that in mind. So I forgot to tell this in front, before we started the video. So once again, thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next pick a pile reading. So thank you. Hi guys, welcome pile 2. This is your Morgan Gear Tarot. So if you have selected this or used clear cards to select it, so this is your reading, and pile 2, we'll get into your reading. So what do people say about you? So let's see, what do people say about you? So I cleared these cards. So that means been guys, just clear all the energies from previous readings. So for pile 2, Morgan. So what do people say about pile 2? What do people say about pile 2? We have 3 cards. Okay, so once again, I think, it's like, there's like kind of energy from pile 1 as also things. If you watched pile 1 and if you were watching pile 2, then probably this similar messages might be repeated here. So once again, so people do think that you kind of have lots of blessings, and as you're kind of person who takes care of yourself, and as I was saying, see, in this particular bird, it's like it's kind of it's strong, and it's like it knows that it has its own things, everything, it has got everything, and it deserves everything. And so, and the way it stands majestically, it's like it shows that mm, it knows its worth and things like that. So, and also, and having like you have kind of a mm, you take care of yourself, like you generally, in terms of your health, and in terms of your finances, you kind of are well off, and like you might be having kind of like, people say that you have lots of probably you have money in terms of like for yourself, and you kind of know how to invest, and make proper use of your money, in terms of if it is money. And then at the same times, like, they feel you're very blessed, and whatever you do, you become successful, is what they think, and so what they say also. So, and again, so this is like you might be a person who could be having a foresight about your whatever is coming up in your life, in terms of career or finance, or like your, it could be anything to do with work or your personal life, and you kind of just have this foresight to knowing that this is the next thing that that I need to be like I mean, I am expecting this to come up, and so that you kind of know what to expect, and you kind of have that ability, and also you have a sense of like exploring new things, and you're just not like you just don't conform to the normal things, because or the ones which we routinely do. You want to explore something new, so you kind of that kind of personality as well. So as I was telling, what I'm just getting for the giraffe, yeah. So as I said, giraffe has the is it it's tall, and it's like, and it can just see the distance far ahead. Sometimes that, I mean, that gives like kind of an advantage for it to kind of see how far it can see far distance. Then if you're like, if it's in a if in any place, so it kind of knows what to expect as it comes. So that's something that that could be your qualities. So it's what people say, that you mm, kind of know what's going to come up, or have that kind of preparedness in your life. So the next one is the Ace of Shell. So it's like yeah, happiness and abundance, again the same. So it's like more people are thinking like you are very happy in terms of your life. You're a happy person, and since you have lots of blessings, and that comes so you have lots of abundance. So again, it's like talking about your money. I think people, you are wealthy in terms of yourself. I mean, you're financially well. I mean, you could be like earning well, and in a good career, basically. Could be your own business in terms of some of you are with your own business, and very independent in terms of your doing. So you kind of you just know you are kind of unique in your industries, probably. So and that and yeah, so and also the way you carry, I mean, people say that like how you carry yourself, and so it's like and that shows in terms like it shows off that you're a very happy person, and at the same time you're abundant in not only just money. Maybe it's also in your in terms of love, and love, and like basically love, compassion, kindness. So you should kind of have it all, is what people say. So so let's get some more cards. Okay, so now let's get some tarot for this. Okay, so let's oops. Okay. So paradise, what do people say about pile 2? Pile 2. Oops. Keep so let's get one card here for each. 7 cups. What's 7 cups? Sorry, I just. So let's give him a king of rods. What's coming for Roth? Okay, so ten of pentacles over. So hanged man. And then reverse was the clarification. Okay, there's like these two cards are coming up, so oh sorry guys, I just forgot to see this again. Oh, it's yeah, it's the same card came like there was another card, so it's like preparation, resourcefulness. So yeah, so you kind of I just had to kind of mention that. So you, as I said, so you kind of have this foresight, so you are kind of very well prepared, and you also know you kind of have all the resources you for your projects or anything personal or professional ways. So you're kind of always say never, you're not like you're not uh, I mean, you plan beforehand so that you know that when the time comes, you are resourceful and you have all the things that you need to build, or you need to work with your teams and things like that. So it could apply anywhere. So yeah, so it's something that people do say about you. So now coming to this Seven of Clubs and clarified by the Four of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is like you kind of like have lots of options in that. It seems like you have had like lots of options. You always have lots of options. It's what, because of your abundance and things. There's going to be lots of options. But I think there could be the choices that we make. Like sometimes there could be lots of temptations and things that in the past there has been, sometimes there's been some kind of regret. If I understand, I mean, like. You might have kind of chosen the wrong, like wrong people, or wrong people with, sometimes if you see there's like people with mask and like the like a catfish or anything for that matter, things like that I'm saying. So some of you would have dealt with people like that and kind of had a kind of disappointing times sometimes. But it is, I mean, this comes along with when we have like people generally think that because you are abundant in things, so there are more things that can spoil you or things. But at the same time, but I mean, there and it's not just because just for that, but they think that you also kind of know what is required for you. Some of you know very well how to select from this. For example, these cups presented, you know exactly which one to kind of select. You have that kind of I mean, which can give you happiness. And again, once again, there's like sometimes you do tend to kind of go like to explore a little bit more further than and then that's where sometimes you might end up like meeting people, and sometimes you might regret, or you mean kind of I mean, it's part and parcel of life to explore and kind of understand what's right, what's wrong. So the next one is Hangman in Upright. It's like so here it's like basically you kind of you're like more happy-go-lucky kind of person, not too much like don't think too much about what's happened, and you kind of move forward quickly. So that's what it says. So you kind of, if anything has gone wrong, again it's like 4 and if you see this like mirroring numbers 4 and 6, so you kind of just you know that see that you don't dwell in some things. Oh, I just missed this, but I'll come to that. I don't know why I went into diagonal. So yeah, so there's some reason. So So basically, it just shows that you don't dwell on some things. If something is not gone right, you know, okay, so you are prepared to move forward and heal and move forward. Something that that is what it's like clarifying with Four of Swords and then Six of Swords. So you kind of you plan to move forward in whichever things. So it's something that people notice that you have the ability to kind of move forward. Things are not working out for you, and you could be like a quite attractive person. So and and something that people do find fascinating, that you kind of have this bright light. I mean, it's like a glow in you, and it's like if you see the sunshine, and because of the abundance and things, and the way you kind of probably dress, your kind of dressing is like kind of unique, maybe, and uh, maybe also you're a person who might uh, like in the sense like going to the, you mean like flowers and stuff like that, because I mean it's just randomly for someone, I think so. So it's um, but it's like you're very straightforward in what you do, what you talk, and how you present yourself, and you just wouldn't just go around like I mean, not knowing like you're always well prepared wherever you go, and people sometimes do get intimidated with you in the sense the way kind of you I mean you have the command. I believe it can be both feminine, masculine, anyone. I'm just, it's depicted as female thing, but it could be masculine as well. So yeah, and at the same time you're really handsome, or you can have very beautiful, something that people say, so they get attracted to you, and they just always like imagine, like people, most of them want to have a family with you. Like I think they always think that that could lead to their prosperity, or you can work together, and but also they know that you're a person who kind of knows how to select when, because of you don't want people coming and catfishing or gold diggers to come, so you kind of understand that bit, and like you're very selective in whom you allow into your castle basically. So but then so yeah, so you also look for, if at all, if it is a man, you look for like kind of look for intelligent women and things like that, I think. And the same thing, if you look for, it's something that you like another person to be intelligent, is something which I understand. And also kind of happy go lucky kind of person, where you don't want to take too seriously things. So something that people say about you. So with that's something I've got. And anything else? Anything else? Okay, so we will just get some more from this deck. So the sign wise cups, like Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and you have Leo, Aries, Sag. So and we have the swords. We have all the signs here. So and pretty much I think more of water sign is here. So it could be more of water sign. If at all, if I have to say, more of water and air sign, both could be prominent in your chart. So it's okay. So let's get what do people say about pile 2. What do people say about pile 2? Okay, but flexibility, freedom. Okay, this card, I used to have 3 cards. So you are a very flexible person, like kind of adapt to any situations. As you said, like you kind of get through situations quickly. You don't like to sit and if some things didn't work out or relationship didn't work, you're not going to sit and just feel sad for days and months like that. You kind of just try to get over it, heal from it, and then move on quickly. So something that, and so in terms of that, like you're very flexible in terms of like you adapt to situations. You're not a person who's like very demanding in what you want, and some the people like some of your friends, and sometimes they feel like that's something that they like about you as well. So so yeah, so that's something that, and also you're kind of flexible towards like your friends and family. You kind of easy. I mean, sometimes you're okay to adjust things, and yeah, this is specifically. I'm just thinking. Yeah, so it's like specifically for friends, and sometimes you're very kind of very flexible in terms of adjusting time, or like giving them time, or if there's any changes, you're ready to, in terms of your projects and work, you're kind of flexible in terms of the schedule, and kind of also in terms of like expenditure. I think you can kind of spend well, is something which I'm getting. Yeah, so you kind of don't have you're kind of very um, like, yeah, you easily I mean, you do spend quite a lot of amount. So this could be some of you that and yeah, so at the same time, so that sometimes can lead to attracting people from the wrong crowd. So yeah, so this is part of some things, but people do say that, yeah, you kind of have lots of abundance, and then like you kind of like to spend as well, and be flexible in your options actually. So the next one is freedom. You're kind of like, you enjoy your freedom. uh, you don't like to be tied down quickly. I mean, if the right person is there, maybe you like, but then you feel you kind of respect your own freedom and respect the person whom you're with actually. So this could be a partner or anybody. You still find, or you just feel that you need your own space. Sometimes you just need that little bit of freedom, is what what people say. That I don't know if it's like your partner's telling it like that, or generally also in your life, maybe you are a person who kind of did many things on your own, and that makes you feel like you kind of not, you don't want to be tamed, like you under someone's control or anything. You like to be like a free bird. So that's something which is coming here. So you like to have your freedom, and wonders, like you kind of see, this is like kind of clearing the negativity and things. So sometimes it's like people feel that you are there to kind of help people overcome some situations or something like that. I'm not sure. So it's like you can create wonders actually. So sometimes, I don't know, sometimes people found that because of you, their circumstances have changed or something. So that's why they feel like you can create wonders. Or you have in terms of a work, I think they say that yeah, you can create wonders when you put your mind into it, I think. So that's something that, and also that mm, yeah, so that is the message that I'm getting. So overall, it's very good reading. So if you, I hope you like this the messages, and it resonated with you. And once again, I if this message, this pile didn't resonate with you, please go back and check the other pile, pile 2 as well. Sorry, pile 3 and pile 1. And since I've just got little similar kind of energies here, you might want to take a look at pile one as well if you feel like. If you're just feeling, if you think of watching it, please do go ahead and watch. So just take the messages which resonate with you and leave the rest. And if you like the reading and if it really kind of matched your situation, just please let me know or comment on my comment under the video, and like and subscribe to this channel. So thanks once again, thanks for your love and support. So see you in my next video. Thank you. Just cleanse the space. This hi, welcome pile 3. So let's cleanse the space so that the old energies, previous pile energies, does not come in this one. So thank you. Okay, pile 3. Pile 3. Let's check what pile 3, what do people say about you? So pile 3, so once again, it could be, this is your deck, Rider Waite Tarot, and then I think this is the, I'm not sure, Moldavite, or it could be the green. Just keep green quartz for now. So yeah, so let's get into pile 3's energies. Pile 3 energies, clear in energies. So pile 3, pile 3, pile 3, pile 3, pile 3. What do people say about you? So pile 3, what do pile 3 people say about you? Broadly of insight and focus. So let's start. So the first thing is about 6 of shells, sentiment and joy. So you're kind of a person who's very joyful, like you kind of hang around with friends and you kind of family, if you have partners or anything, you kind of enjoy spending time together, building together, and over a time you feel sometimes get very emotionally attached with things, places, things, and people. I think that is something that is there. And also, like, but you like to have a company of people, and you're kind of very joyful. That is what people say, that it's kind of very, I mean, your friends think that, friends or family members or anybody, so it's always like it's nice to spend time with you, and especially your partner might be also feeling that or saying that, kind of like you have this kind of energy to just kind of very I would say very youthful energy here. So something that people say that you're very youthful irrespective of your age, maybe. So kind of youthful, and it's like and also, like, yeah, in work also you kind of work with team, and like there's like lots of sharing and caring in this pile. If you feel like you're a you like to share with people, and you kind of love, I mean, enjoy the company of having people, rather something which is there. So So yeah, so the otters, they are generally known to build things on top of like rivers, streams, and like they just kind of very active in whatever they do, and they just like have the what is that? It's like a company to build their whatever they call it, nester. I don't know whether how they call it. Like yeah, you could have seen that. So they're kind of very quick and very active in terms of what they do. So that could be the way people look say that you're kind of an active person. So the next one is like the shadow, the self empowerment ambition. So you're very like you kind of like you don't mostly depend on people in terms of like setting your own goals and where you want to go in life, things like that, that you kind of know what you need to do and how you're going to achieve it, and you're an ambitious person. So I think it's not that you have to ask for all the others opinions or do things according to other people's opinion, or like for example conforming to what parents say. Like you may not be completely agreeing to what they say, but then at the same time like you know what you want, and you have the I mean you have an ambition like to succeed with it. So again, once again, so this card also talks about that. I'm just coming here because this is something I wanted to say. So you have the insight and focus, like you kind of like this could be, I'm not sure it's kite or it could be eagle or anything for that matter for me. So, but then right, exactly like you're focused on your goals and ambition, and so you don't give up that easily, and then and also like you kind of want to be independent in what you're doing, whatever work you're doing. Mostly, you could be owning your own business, like kind of want to be your own boss. That's something that and you just and at the same time, because this is depicted by a fox, it's like the fox is known to survive any situations, and sometimes like like you have to in order to, sometimes you come up in life, you need to be very like they generally say this is not for everybody. We just, it's like trickster, as this fox is known to be trickster in the sense like it's not that it's really required. Sometimes you need that skills to know well how, in which environment, where you, what you have to do, how to, if you're wanting to get some things done. Sometimes you need to navigate like a fox, like sometimes. So that's something. It's not like in telling it in a in a negative way, but then there's kind of feel that you kind of get things done at any cost, like you, in order to achieve your ambition. So that's something. Yeah. So yeah, and again, you like to be independent, like independent in the sense. Most of it, I find this pile looks like you kind of don't want to work for someone else, like as a boss. So something that is coming up here. So again, so yeah, so you kind of have you kind of focus and get an insight on what you need, how you're going to achieve, and how and it's not only in terms of work, it can be anywhere in terms of like in general you like to um, focus on certain things. When you focus, you just go, you like to get in-depth information, like in-depth information about a particular subject or anything, so you go dig deep in terms of like so that you kind of get to bottom of it, whatever you're kind of researching on, or you're just wanting to understand. So that's something that is, people do see that in you. And yeah, so they, and also the people say that you're very you're an happy person, and you're kind of very abundant, like not in terms just money or anything, but I think even some of you are really rich in terms of what you're doing. But then in general, like you kind of have this abundance of joy and happiness that you can provide people, is what, and you're kind of an happy person as well, is what people say. So which is quite nice. So, and also yeah, again, once again, this is and you kind of have the inner strength to bear, kind of keep moving, keep pushing forward, no matter what it is, and to achieve your goals or ambitions. So that's something which people generally say this about you when they, when they are talking, or when they're talking to a I mean, whenever they're having a talk. So it's always like, it's all. 1 second, sorry, I just wanted to. I just don't like the deck to be. So yes, yes. Sorry. Just okay. So yeah. So let's get some tarot, additional more tarot into this. So pile, pile three, pile three, pile three. What do people say about you? Pile three. What do people say about you? Pile three, pile three. You need to clarify for them. What is Nine of Cups? Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups. Let me clarify for Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups. Okay, Eight of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse. So I want to say Magician. What's the Magician? Magician. The Magician. Oops, oops, oops. Those too many cards. Just take it again. Okay, so what do people say that kind of you're content, very like you're kind of happy with your life. So that's something that's coming. It's Nine of Cups, like generally, and also maybe kind of also some of you do indulge in some drinking and things like that. I think that's something like you could have like to hang around and party kind of things also there. Sometimes some of you are like that, and you kind of enjoy such things as well. And I mean, you're kind of content in life, so you're kind of wherever you are, what you're doing, and things like that. So you're happy about it, and you kind of you know what choice to make, and like that is something that's what like you kind of are not confused, and you know like how like what to select and like what is required, and you always take a step forward and make a move, knowing where you have to go. You know, you kind of take those decisions. So um, I think sometimes people say that you may not be communicating like, or like if it is like communication, like you don't like to keep on like sending messages back and forth, or so maybe you kind of concentrate more on your work at that time. People don't get enough messages, like you don't respond that quickly, or you're focused, and or maybe you're a person who is not so much into all these social media or something, so you rather would like to work on your own things, and instead of kind of, to me this talks specifically, I don't know why social media says that you just don't like to kind of keep sending messages and thinking, I mean, those kind of receiving messages, too many things like that, something that you may not be like keen or interested in, rather you are more interested in your own skill set, and to how, and to build like to get build money, and rather than wasting time I mean just going on chatting on some with people is worth something, something it says. So again, you work very hard, and kind of know your kind of art, or whatever, like what is your skill set, you kind of know what to do and how to do get things done. So and there's always, like, that's what it says, there's like you focus on your work especially, and like anything, even if you're taking a decision, you kind of have an insight, you see what's coming up, like what is there, and then go. And this is how, like so that's why, like, you're kind of the kind of the magician, like you kind of manifest very well, is what I understand, like or achieve your ambitions, that's what it is all about. Like you have all the things that with you, that you could achieve it. So that's why that like you kind of complete things, what is your goal, you go and achieve that, and without missing it. And so yeah, so that's something that people kind of say, that you always achieve your goals and ambitions, basically. So which is very good thing again. So and maybe I just wanted to cover, like, there's something, yeah. So yeah, this is what, so basically you tend to kind of like have this focus until its completion, you will not give up, is what I understand. So that could be your traits, and that's what people do say, that you will not give up on your, I mean, whatever you're focusing on, or whatever your ambitions are. So what all, so sign wise, you have cups, you have wands, magician, Gemini. So Gemini, wands, Leo, Aries, Sag, and again this is Indian. Okay, so the Leo, Taurus, like you have all the signs basically, if I would say so. So predominantly, yes. So more of an, if I would just specifically say, this could be because, I mean, magician is there, and looking at, could be Gemini could be prominent in your thing, or Leo could be one, or Virgo, Capricorn, and Capricorn could be another sign which comes up, because yeah. So that's something which I wanted to say. So let's see now some additional messages, and what do people say about pile 3. What do people say about pile 3? Pile 3 is energy, pile 3 is energy. What do people say about pile 3? Okay, great. Same, once again the same deck. Focus. So one more. Patience, yeah, okay, great. And overall is fulfillment. Wow, it's like, yeah. So this is again, since I mean, we just kind of anyways shuffled it in front of you. So if you see, it's like focus and I mean, it's focus and focus has come correctly. So yeah, you kind of see you kind of know what's your target and what to focus on, like what's your ambitions and goals and things like that. So and you end up achieving that, and you have lots of patience. Basically, people say that you have lots of patience. um, yeah, lots of patience to reach your goal sometimes. So focus and patience, these are key critical things that you got. So very good actually. So people do I mean, notice this, and also whenever they say anything about you, they say this. So you have lots of patience, you're kind of very I mean, you focus on your work very well, and that's what the hard work is all about. So, and again, fulfillment is like you always like reap the benefits, like whatever you sow, right? So basically, you make sure that you get the end results, and you kind of are fulfilled with the outcome. So you always are always fulfilled with the outcome because you put in that much effort. So that translates in all your work and things like that. So that's something which people always say, that is, you achieve your goals irrespective of that, and and you're fulfilled with that, the kind of commitment you have, and the patience and the focus with which you work. So yeah, so that's the messages that I've got for you. Pile 3. I hope you liked. I hope I mean, these messages resonated with you, and if it didn't resonate your situation, please take a look at the other 2 piles. And once again, thanks for watching this video. And if you liked it, please do comment and let me know which pile you liked and which pile you selected, and click on the like and subscribe comment, so subscribe button, so that I'll be kind of be posting more such videos. So once again, thanks a lot, thanks for watching, and have a good day, or whatever time it is, like have a good evening, good morning. So see you in the next video. Thank you once again.